Let's record.
Okay, we get to hold it, AJ.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so we are at the George R. Brown Convention Center because they are having a lot of vendors are coming out and they're reselling their clothes and shoes. So we're gonna go take a look and see what's inside. Why do you look weird holding it? Okay, come on.
You still want me to record?
Yeah, you have to record when we're going inside. No, I know, but you have to hold it, AJ, and get a good angle. Okay. Oh, this is it, Kate? This is my nephew.
I'm Eliana.
Aliana, say hi to the cam fam.
Hi.
Okay, come on. Yeah. Let's see about the heels. Yeah, right. Okay, so I have to do a voiceover just because there is music playing in the back and I do not want to get copyrighted on YouTube. But yes, these are all multiple vendors. As you can see, they have really a lot and cool stuff, to jewelry, to old VHS, watches, sunglasses, scarves. When I say Y2K bags, they had summer clothes, winter clothes. They had really thick clothes. So right here was our first stop at this vendor, and it was cute. It was cozy. It was giving really thick material. I really like these khaki jackets. I know they're only for guys to wear, but I wish they will make some for girls as well, because I really like those kind of jackets, especially the thick ones, because it does get cold in Texas and I always feel like people would need to invest in a good jacket. So we're just looking around. We just started, and as you can see, they have different t-shirts, and we're just looking around. Like I said, multiple stuff. So one thing I like about right here is I saw a lot of Christmas sweaters, and I love me a good vintage Christmas sweaters, and I love sweaters, period. So I liked how they had some Christmas sweaters to get into the spirit, and then they had a lot of long sleeves. So yeah, we're just gonna be looking around, and I'm just talking to my nephew. So don't mind him. This is his first time ever recording for me. This is my first time ever having a cameraman. So if the angle looks a little crazy, it's okay. Give him grace. This was his first time, and he did it the kindness out of his heart. So this is the next stop, and look how dope they have. They have a lot of hats. I do wear hats, but Obviously, I feel like hats are more of a guy thing. And when I tell you they had a lot of hats like stacked up for days, different colors, different varieties. A lot of Houston hats, of course, because that's our hometown. Oh, another thing is I really like the old Astros jersey. It was a medium. I wish it was a small, but it's okay. It's a hit or miss. But I was one thing I was looking for was trying to find the old Astros jerseys or t-shirts, with the black or like the dark red. And I liked how I saw that first one, but it wasn't in my size, so it was okay. So my nephew was like, hold my camera because I want to start looking. So one thing I loved about this experience was my nephew, he is 15 and he's growing into himself. So he's always playing the games or he's with my dad playing baseball. And I'm really glad that I brought him along because he is evolving. And also I want to see what his tastes, what his likes. And yeah, so he told me to hold the camera. So, okay, it's cool. And he's just looking at jerseys as well. So that's good. That's good to know. He likes jerseys and everything. And I think that might be another gift from me soon. So yeah, so he better come get this camera. I'm just kidding. Okay, so oh my goodness. So this vendor right here was a girly vendor, which we always support the girls. As you could tell, she had a lot of Y2K clothes and it brought me back to the 2000s. And I love how like it gave me sleepover vibes. If you ever seen the movie 13 Going on 30, and I really enjoy that as well. We were just looking around. They had a lot of low rise jeans. I noticed that those are coming back in trend now. And it's funny how life works. So they had a lot of Hollister low rise jeans as well. A lot of khaki, army green. We seen coats. We seen leopard coats. We seen a lot of mini skirts, khaki. And then we also saw like bedazzles of I want to say a shawl that you could put on top of your t-shirts. And I thought this vendor was super cute. And like I said, we always support the girls. And we were just looking around and they had a cute LV bag as well. And I thought this was really cute. So it was dope supporting. And we're just going to keep looking around. So right here is when the good and fun part starts to happen. My homegirl, she was looking for some Jordans for her boyfriend, and then I love me looking at some shoes too as well. And my nephew, he was really here for like the jerseys and the shoes, so he got excited. And we were just looking at it. We picked it up and everything so he could see the price, the size. Like I said, this event was very, very dope. They had multiple vendors of different shoes and variety of the same shoes. So that's really good. Like, we were really looking for the black cats, fours, And if one vendor didn't have the size, another one did. So that's what I really liked about this. And I had to hold the camera because my nephew's looking at shoes, of course. So I was like, okay, let me hold my camera and go ahead, look at the shoes. So this was in the beginning, and he's pointing at those gray fours. And then he's looking at those other shoes as well. And I'm learning his style and I'm learning his taste. So I found that exciting too as well. He's growing up into a young man, and I'm just here to support him and put him on style. So we're just looking around, of course, and I told him, like, I have those military fours. Your aunt doesn't wear them as much anymore, but we got shoe game in the family. So we're just walking around, of course, and I told him to take the camera because you have a job, sir. We're trying to make it out the hood, and we're looking around. And when I tell you, despite the Jordans, the shoes, the clothes, they also had collectibles. They had a lot of, I believe it was, I don't know. Okay, so I don't want to say this wrong, but they had a lot of Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, when I say collectibles, collectibles. So, like I said before, this is another vendor, and they had other varieties of shoes too as well. And across from that vendor was a Houston one, and you know me, I love me some Houston stuff. So I really like this license plate that says Bang Screw. I wish it would let us put it on our car because I would have bought it, but we couldn't, because me and my homegirl were thinking, like, can we put that on our car? And we had to think about it. We were just like, no. It was funny, but one thing about me, I love a Houston clothing brand, and no matter what, I'm going to always, I'm sorry, the Texans are playing right now, and my parents are screaming in the background. But, so yeah, so like I was saying, I love me some Houston clothing, and if I find some, I'm gonna purchase one. Always have to support the city. I really like their clothes. I got that gray one. I thought it was so dope and cute. And this one says, all I want to do is bang screw. If you know, you know. And we're just looking around, of course. So I was looking for a small, and then I was like, you know what? I need a medium. So he had more of the sizes of t-shirts on the table, and I made me to purchase. And then my nephew, of course, he's looking for himself too, and I thought that was dope. And we're about to make a purchase. I got a shirt, and my homegirl, she got a shirt as well. And love to support the city and everything, especially if it's a Houston clothing brand. So here we are. We are wrapping it up with our purchase, and of course, they have to take pictures of the customers and who's buying things. And I'm always down for the support, and we love them, of course. So we're on to the next place, and we're just looking around. They had it was a huge event, and when I tell you, it was so many like spots that you can go to. We had to like recalculate and make sure like, oh, did we go over here or did we miss the spot? And I thought it was really dope. A lot of people were vlogging, a lot of people were on Twitch, and I like this kind of environment where people could be who they, who they are, and nobody is being rude or mean, especially with the camera nowadays. So I thought that was really dope as well. So here we came across another shoes vendor, and as you can tell, they have varieties and everything, and I thought that was really dope as well. We were just looking at the shoes. I really like those green fours, but of course, like I have a kid size, so not that really much of an option. But it's okay because I love seeing different shoes and everything, and I love finding out my friends and my nephew's taste. So I'm holding the camera again because we came to another shoe spot, and he's looking to seeing what he likes. These people right here, they gave us a card, and they were the sweetest. Like, she was so sweet, and she was like, "Oh, are you vlogging?" And I'm like, "Yeah, say hi to the camera." And they were very, very sweet. Loved them, shout them out. We gorgeous, 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 sweet people. And here we go. We're just gonna keep looking around and everything, and everybody was vibing. Everybody was in their own like zone. And when I tell you, when it came to like shoes, jersey, clothes, collectibles, like everything was here. And there was also jewelry, custom jewelries, custom tattoos, and there was also a booth selling digital cameras, and I thought that was really dope because like back in the 2000s, I got a camera growing up for Christmas, and I had my days where I had a digital camera in middle school and everything. But like now it's coming back in. So I thought that was really dope that they had a camera photo booth. And here goes my nephew again, looking at some more shoes. He really liked the bread, so that's good to know. I'll probably get the breads for him later on in life. And he also liked the cool grays. So I think that was really dope, and I'll keep all those in mind because I have all those shoes. He was just like me in middle school, just growing up, wearing some Jordans, nameplate, and, well, despite the hair, but I love me some military fours. I have those too. But I don't wear them anymore, and they're turning yellow in my closet. So if anybody has tips on how to stop that, let me know. I thought this was the cutest thing too. Somebody was in there, and it was so cute. I had to take a picture of them. So yeah, over there, well, he's pointing at some shoes again. But over there, you'll see all those hats on those tables. Man, when I tell you they would have hats on hats on hats, it was decked out. I kid you not. Okay, so like I said, hats are more of a, I mean, it could be both things, but I've noticed a lot of guys who wear hats, they do collect pins and they put them on their hats. So they also had a lot of pins to put on your hats as well, and I thought that was really cute and dope. And when I tell you, there was like hats on deck, different colors, different varieties, different pins to put on your hats, and I think that's really cute. If That's another way for guys to accessorize putting pins on their hats. And it adds more color, it adds more style to the fit. So I thought that was really cute and dope that they had all this as well. Okay, so we went to all the spots, but before we left, my nephew had his eye on these pair of gray fours. So, of course, me being the Thea that I am, I went back and I asked this nice gentleman, did they have a size 8 in these shoes? The shoes were about $240, which is, I had to make sure, like, are those the ones you want? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, fine. So, right here, I just said fuck it, we ball, because one thing about me, I just want to make sure my nieces and my nephew get everything that they want. I do love my sister, and she is a single mother, so I just want to make sure that they get what they need out of life. So yeah, so he really liked them, so I was like, okay, let's get them. So we went back. So me and this nice guy, he was like, I think he only took Cash App or Zelle, because I was going to charge it. So I was like, y'all don't have like a swipe or something? He's like, no. So I'm over here thinking about another game plan, trying to make things happen. And I'm like, okay, well, do you have Apple Pay? So he was like, yeah. So I said, okay, well, come on, AJ. Like, these are your shoes. Come up here. Look at us. Like, name a better duo. He is almost as big as me. So I'm getting, well, this nice gentleman is putting his number in so I could Apple Pay him. So yeah, so we're just wrapping it up, about to purchase these shoes. Okay, so I was making sure that he got the money. The shoes retail for $240, and he was a nice gentleman. He asked to take a picture of us. So look at my nephew, he's so cheesing. We are so cute. Okay, and then he took a picture of us, and my nephew was like, thank you. I thought that was really sweet of him. It makes me happy. And yeah, so we're just wrapping it up. We're leaving, and my nephew was, well, I told him, I was like, show me your shoes again so we can make the content as well. And he liked them. I was like, okay, cool. If you like it, I love it. And yeah, it was overall a good experience. I would definitely come back and do another pop-up with them.
Y'all ready?
And so we are in the car, we're wrapping it up.
Okay.
And
okay, y'all, so
I just want to show you my t-shirt that I got.
thrifting, whatever.
I think it's so cute.
A nice shirt.
It's a big medium size, and it says I got too much lean in my cup.
You know.
And if y'all know me, I love a good oversized big t-shirt, and that's about it.
This was cool.
And it was very pretty downtown. If y'all would have went, I wish.
I love wearing Houston shirts.
Well, next time in the city, if y'all do see me, make sure y'all say a shout out, or make sure y'all come up to me and tell me hi, and I'll get y'all my video.
Their website.
And yeah, it was nice. It was cool.
Your shoes.
And look at him. He's so cheesy over these shoes, but it was overall a nice experience. I was really happy with them.
And we are gonna be on our way home. So yeah, and that was it. Okay, y'all, I'll see y'all next time.